Hey there, I'm Robert Dempsey with Life for the Freelancer. And, one of the things that I always find really holds people back from getting started is getting started. And as odd as that may sound, right? I mean, it's really a big hump to get over. People are thinking, oh my God, I gotta get incorporated, I gotta get all my marketing, I gotta write a business plan, yada yada yada. It's like I gotta do all this stuff just to freaking get going. And let me tell you, it's a lot more simple than that. And as an example, this past weekend I attended an event called Startup Weekend Twin Cities, and this was just it was really a truly badass event. And so in total there were like 80 something people there. There were almost 40 pitches from people on different ideas that they wanted to make happen, and ultimately it came down to 15 teams that were competing. And ultimately the team that won was this awesome app called Conquer. It was a game, it had a mobile component, and I don't really play that many games except for, well, World of Warcraft, just because, I like to kill some stuff in video. I mean, in a video game, don't get me wrong, I'm not too crazy. But anyway, so even me that doesn't play games, I really got into it, and it was fun, it was competitive. And so ultimately these guys are going to Chicago this coming week, and I wish them the best of luck, so kick ass and take all over there. But anyway, the point being is that this event started on Friday at 5:30. People were networking, we were eating, we were talking. The pitches were Friday night. And so between the team formation on Friday night and ultimately when we all started doing our demos at Sunday at 5, people were building businesses. They were building some serious apps. And the team that I worked with was a team called Polywix. And what Polywix is trying to do is become like the IMDb of politics. It was a really cool thing. It's polywix.com, POLYWIKS.com. And so I did a bunch of the coding for it. And the other coder was a guy named Ben Pierce, a local guy, really cool. The whole thing was the brainchild of this guy, Jeffrey Miller, who really wanted to shake up politics. And the whole reason that I joined on was because I was sitting watching all this political stuff on TV, and I'm like, I don't know if these people are really telling me the truth or not. How do I know? So Polywix kind of helped to find that out and see if your values align with how your politicians are voting. Very cool, and I hope Jeffrey takes it and does some cool stuff with it. And also on the team I met some really cool guys, including Scott Scanlon and Adam Falsaw, I hope I pronounced his last name right, of Ubrand Inc. And these guys they're marketing guys, they're extremely smart, taught me a metric ton of stuff. I hope to interview both of them for this video cast. And but the whole thing is that we, 6 guys, including this other gentleman named Don, came together, took this guy Jeffrey's idea and implemented a bunch of it over the weekend. And so did 15 other teams. They built mobile apps, they built Facebook apps, they built web apps. I mean, it was incredible what got done in an extremely short amount of time. And there's this other contest that I've competed in with a group of folks called the Rails Rumble. And the Rails Rumble is for, I think they're expanding it, but up until now it's been purely teams developing in Ruby on Rails. And you have a full 48 hours to basically build as much of an application as you can using Rails. And there are literally hundreds of people ranging from 1 to 4 person teams, 4 is the max, that get a ton of stuff done, get products, and there have literally been businesses that came out of this and kept going. Prioritized was one of the ones that we built that is still out there and still going. So the thing is that with technology today, and if you find the right people to team up with, and even if you're just like me here in the basement recording videos, interviewing as many people as will talk to me, the technology is there. The barrier to entry is so low, and the ability for you to get your message out there about what it is you're doing and start networking, finding people and working with people is really unparalleled. And I imagine it's just going to get easier for all of us, or maybe it'll get more difficult because all of a sudden anyone can do it. Regardless, get started today, and just freaking launch. Really that's the biggest piece of advice today. So I'm Robert Dempsey with Life for the Freelancer, and I'll talk with you later. Thanks.